Could be.
I don't know, but like, I don't know. It's kind of tough, like when it's like a woman, because you don't need like an absolutely strong man to, you know, to take down a woman. That's nothing against women. It's just this girl had weight problems, which means she was extra skinny, and like she, you know, she had weight problems, so that means that she was really thin. Probably doesn't have a lot of muscle. So therefore, I mean, like, even like a woman could have held her down, which I mean is kind of obvious when you think about it. I don't know. Just, I guess he wanted to bring a little insurance that it was a man, so I don't know, just my thinking. I like this. I like this game, like puzzling myself and shit like that, so I don't know. Drinking some water too.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries. Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill. And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband.
Fuck, I didn't realize
Is
what
the
they were gonna
cigarette case
say.
on there?
Cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that
What am I looking
pillbox.
for? Why do I keep getting a vibration right here? Fuck. Let's click on every single person to see. Black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Beverly Everston. I'm just clicking on everything just to see if there's any shit.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Okay, exit. Here's the care. Let's do it. Everston residence. Let's do it. Let's do it big.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed.
Mad lies.
We were just comparing notes. You're a booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Douche.
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
Oh boy. You know, it'd be kind of cool as if we ran into that one guy on the street. And you're like, where are you going? And then that shit happens.
Way to set an example for the public, partner.
God, I'm such a bad driver with so many people. Just I have no patience whatsoever with any of these people. it's getting on an hour of gameplay, which means I'll most likely have to break it up in a couple parts. I'm most likely going to be posting this tomorrow after I render out the audio. I mean, it's a slow process. I don't know how good the audio quality is with you guys. If you guys can stand it, I appreciate it. I know it's not perfect with, you know, but I think I get by. It's a bit of a tough process with all that shit. So, Jesus Christ, it seems like we've been driving forever. I don't know. Like, whenever you drive for a long time from, like, a police station, kind of gives you the feeling it's kind of like a nice neighborhood. So, damn, look at these houses. This guy's gonna, oh, shit. That's what I said.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is.
Racism
Would you follow me?
made us black.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
God.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth
Fuck.
$25,000.
We recovered a black sapphire ring.
A beautiful piece. It belongs to my daughter.
Alright, well, we're using intuition. I don't give a shit. I'm cheating, I don't give a fuck.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Fuck. Truth or doubt? Let me press them both at the same time and see what comes up, because it's honestly a coin flip.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
What's that? That's the lemon wash whistle. That means pots and pans.
That's a lot of
lemon wash
locations.
whistles.
More than usual. And because we are up by this car, which means it's going to be another long drive. So,
We're missing something here.
okay.
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart.
I don't know, I was kind of probably gonna put music in this part right here. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. It's the second time where like the wife didn't really know what was going on, or probably didn't know that her husband was cheating on her or some shit like that. So it's a tough, cruel world out there. Apparently, I didn't really see too many pictures of her, but apparently she was some sort of beauty. So you never know. Guess that's why you should marry the beautiful ones. I guess it's not really that like his wife isn't beautiful, because she probably is, like redhead. So, but let's see, that's why I'm having patience, because I don't want to have her bitchy comments. But I don't know. I guess it's like the worn out factor. I mean, once you've been with her a long time, you kind of lose interest, and it's, you know, suffering from that one disease called wangina. So I hate long drives. No sarcastic comments, nothing. Quite of a silent rider. Even though the people get out of the way for the siren, it's still not worth it being so annoying. That's the next one right here, right? That was good. Shit. Am I perfect? Is this like the first time I've ever been perfect while driving? Well, to a certain location. I mean, did I hit something? I don't really care. It's not about perfection. Boy. More turning and shit. Is there gonna be some sort of chase or something? It's funny because like it's a bit different when, you know, they're supposed to be getting married and shit, and they're not even staying at the same house. The girl goes back to her mom's house, which means there's probably some sort of separation or something. So yeah, finally made it, and I don't have to keep on rambling. Let's do it.